flying from Biggin Hill to Wellesbourne Mountford aerodrome near Birmingham, and this is the first time the restricted instrument rating has really come into its own. The low cloud was slow to clear, but that was no problem. I ploughed straight through it, IFR, instrument flight rules. I'm meeting a friend who now lives on a narrowboat and makes YouTube videos of his own. David Johns is a former ITV reporter who gave up work to live a life of tranquility navigating the canals of Great Britain. His YouTube channel, Cruising the Cut, follows his adventures on the waterways. David and I are going to see if we can find some of the area's popular canal landmarks from the air.
Got into Zulu, take up at your discretion, runway 36, the surface wind at 310 degrees 5 knots.
Okay, yep. And here we go. Windy Zulu is upwind 36 with noise abatement, and we'll be routing north below control airspace.
Got into Zulu, roger, and presumably you're going to squawk 0010 and lift out on Birmingham.
Over. Golf Indy Zulu, I'll change frequency now, thank you, and we'll speak to you in a bit.
Indy Zulu, roger.
Alright, we're half a mile away, so we should see the canal.
Oh, hello, I know that. No, we are right over it.
Yep.
Bloody hell, there is Hatton Locks.
Alright, let me just do a...
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Wow.
That didn't take long, did it?
No.
I'm just going to slow myself down a bit.
Yeah, it's literally running, there
Yeah.
we go, across us there.
That's not a bad view, actually. So what can you tell me about this place, then?
Well, Hatton Locks is quite well known. It's also quite hard going. 21 double width locks all the way down into Warwick. It takes you get your skates on, I suppose, 3 to 4 hours.
And you've navigated this one?
Yes, when I came through Birmingham, came out of Birmingham and turned left onto the Stratford Canal, and as you come out, you end up here basically, and then you came down. I came down into Warwick, parked up in the Saltersford Arm, which is a tiny little arm just as you go into Warwick.
And what's it like navigating this on your own? Because you've got to manage all the locks and operate them, haven't you?
Well, I was very lucky in this particular instance, and it does often happen, that there will be other boats waiting to come down as well, and because they're double width locks, you go with another boat, and you hope they've got lots of crew on board, and then you get them to do all the hard work. That's how you do Hatton Locks. Make use of other boats.
Right, I'm going to head
Okay.
southbound again. See the Emirates plane up there that they're talking to.
Birmingham radar, hello, it's 18461 descending.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry, we're level
Right there.
level 9.
Oh, there. Oh, yes, there it is.
Honolulu,
Will those planes detect us?
461,
Yeah,
roger.
they will.
Sorry, A320 was it?
It will show up on their
A320.
system, yeah.
Right,
Because
461,
we're
thank
using
you.
a transponder.
260.
Oh, okay.
And that code is
Turn
a
heading
special code for
260
Birmingham, so
yeah.
Birmingham know we're listening to them. If they've got a problem with us, because we're so close, they can call us up.
Right.
1.025.
And they're aware, just because you're telling them we're listening to you, Birmingham, we are responsible flyers.
Trying to be.
It's only when you get up here you realise how much of the country is green.
Certainly up this part of the world it is, isn't it?
I think so much of it feels like it's just roads and houses and...
Tell me about you then, because you used to do what I did. Well, you still do what I do for a living.
Very, very occasionally these days. But yes, I mean, I started out in radio, really. Always wanted to be a DJ. Did hospital radio and student radio, and ended up in commercial radio, both as a newsreader and as a presenter. And then a friend of mine got a job in television and very kindly put my name forward to the powers that be when they needed some freelancers, and that's how I ended up working at ITV, and then got a full-time job and spent about 9 years working as a reporter, as you say, doing what you do, running around every day with a camera, chasing the story, scrabbling to get it edited and turned around for 5 o'clock or whatever. And it was great. I mean, it's a job people would absolutely kill for. But after 9 years, I must confess, I just got a bit fed up with it, a bit tired.
Yeah. I'm just going to make a turn here.
Paul.
332. We're coming up on our second spot, which is Braunston Lock.
Yes. Well, Braunston village as a whole should be worth a shot or two.
Pass your details.
If I manage to find all 3 of these locations, do I get a prize? Is there a prize on offer for...
Well, I bought you a Diet Coke earlier. Constitutes. Get you a Mars bar as well.
So why did you buy a narrowboat and give up work for the most part?
Well, after I decided I was just getting a bit tired of the news, and I didn't really know what else I could do. I mean, who has use for a former local TV journalist, really? So call it a midlife crisis if you like. I was, where am I, what am I doing, what's it all about? And I did toy with the idea of getting a camper van and just going around Europe and doing a bit of adventuring. But for various reasons involving my family and various other things, I thought I'd rather stay in the UK and what's more in the Midlands, which is where family are. And it all sort of coalesced into the idea of buying a narrowboat.
How has it been?
Fantastic. Glorious, yes. Even in the cold and the wet, you stay inside the boat, you've got a lovely log stove going and a fire, and it's all quite nice. And then when the sunny days are out and you can go chugging up the canals at 3 miles an hour, it's glorious. It really is. Quite where I'll be in another year, I have no idea. I said I would do a year and see what I thought, and I'm still enjoying it, and it's coming up to a year.
Good for you. That might be Braunston there.
2,000 feet cleared Isle of Spritch.
If you say that
yes.
There's a church, I can see a church spire to the left of the village.
It would be on the left, yes.
What would you like to do? Would you like to go around the village, or there's the junction, isn't there?
Yeah, where the junction, and you see how it goes up there, where all those boats are and marinas and things. That's the main chunk of Braunston. That's Braunston Marina. Yeah, if we're able to circle round and buzz Braunston.
I'm not going to go down too much lower just because of all that those houses there.
Sure. Yeah.
Gas 13 Victor Tango, turn right, heading 080 degrees.
So
we're control service.
This is a distance measuring equipment box here.
Oh, I couldn't see
and
that.
It's saying how far we are from Daventry, and we're looking for that to read 23, and then we'll make an inbound turn to another beacon which will take us in.
So do you mostly fly by these beacons then?
No.
Ah.
No, but if I'm trying to find somewhere that's difficult to find in the middle of nowhere, on the edge of controlled airspace, I use them.
That's a hell of a hole in the ground, isn't it? Look at that.
Where's that? Oh, good grief! That's huge! Where are we? We're at to the east of Hinckley.
322 Juliet Romeo, expect vectors for RLS approach from
on the motorway M69. Looks like something out of the world has ended type.
Yeah, it's like a meteor crash there.
Yeah. So where are we going to now? We're Hawkesbury Junction.
Hawkesbury Junction is where the Coventry Canal, which goes north out of Coventry and up towards Tamworth, joins with the North Oxford Canal. And it's a silly little junction. The old canal companies were huge rivals to each other. They really resented the other canal carrying companies, and they did everything they could to stop people using them. So the two canals don't simply join, they run alongside each other parallel for a bit. and there is a stop lock between them which raises you about an inch, and the idea was to stop the rival company from pinching your water. If they directly connected the canals to each other, then loss of water in one would obviously impact the other, so they would put a lock in that had about an inch difference. And now you have to go through a lock and lower your boat about an inch to connect from the one to the other.
There's the M6 there, so I think it's down there.
Oh, now let's... Oh, there it is. Yes, you see the two canals. Right, let's see if I can get that. Yes, you can see the little arch bridge just going under the wing there. And underneath us here, that's the Coventry Canal going north.
So how was that then, sir? We managed to find all three? Does that qualify for a Mars bar?
I think that qualifies for a Mars bar, yes. Possibly a cup of tea.
We're about 15 miles to the southeast.
Wellsbourne information, Golf Charlie Echo India Zulu inbound.
Golf Charlie Echo India Zulu, rudder, runway news is still 36, the left-hand circuit, QFE 1008.
Zulu, short final 36 to land.
India Zulu land at your discretion, runway 36 for 310 degrees, 10 knots.
Golf India Zulu.
Happy?
Very happy.
All good?
Yeah.
Well, that was all very splendid.
It's fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, I enjoyed that very much.
I have to say, the staff at Wellesbourne have been so friendly and accommodating. It's not surprising that last year they were voted the #1 light aviation airfield in the UK. But like so many UK aerodromes, they've been facing pressure from developers who want to build homes on the site. They think they may have just won the fight though. As much as I'd like to stay, it really is time to get India Zulu back to Biggin Hill.
It's been a nice day actually, but a lot of flying. I'm pretty tired, if truth be known.
Thank you for watching. Follow the links to Cruising the Cut and David's vlog about this trip. And don't forget to subscribe to our channels. See you next time.